I shot a video for Quando Rondo in Savannah, Georgia. Here's the story. So boom, it's not like a crazy wild story. The experience is actually pretty cool. So boom, shout out to my people first at Atlantic, Shauna and Jason. They set up the whole Quando Rondo thing. They flew me out there, paid for the rental. It was cool, you know what I'm saying? So boom, I'm in Savannah, Georgia. I got the renty. Uh, I'm driving. I'm driving to the hotel at first because I get there pretty late, and the shoot is the next morning. Boom, next morning comes. I got this black tinted. I think it was a Cadillac. It was kind of tinted, but like tinted enough you really can't see shit like off first glance. And it was this nice big Cadillac and shit. So Quando, Quando and his management drops the low, and Quando and his management drops the low, and I go to it just to find out uh it's actually like his grandma's house. Like you know what I'm saying? It's his grandma's crib. Like, and I park up like right in front of the crib. Now we in the trenches and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't even gonna lie, not the trenches, but like we in the hood. And his grandma was not lacking because I'm just parked out front. Like they didn't even tell her I was coming. So like she just looking out the window at first, and then she comes out. It's like a good like 15-minute just like stare off. So I call Quando, right? I call Quando on FaceTime right quick. I'm like, yo, bro, I think your grandma or somebody is outside and like she's a little worried. And Quando just like answers like, nah, big bro, you should be worried, and just kind of hangs up. So I'm like, I should be worried. Heavenly stars. Nah, but eventually, they eventually I think Quando calls his grandma, lets her know like, yo, like everything good and shit, and we just started chopping it up. She was like, yo, I thought you was somebody coming to get my grandson. I had my gun in my purse, just ready to. I was like, damn. And she invites me inside, uh, offers me a drink. I don't really drink, so I decline. She was mad cool, just telling me mad stories. I'm not gonna go into any of those stories because nobody's business. But you know what I mean? She telling me mad stories and shit. Um, we just chopping it up, and for like a good, I waited on Quando for like a good hour or two. So I'm just in his grandma crib, just chilling, waiting. They eventually come to the crib. We greet each other. Everything's cool. Everything's love. Then we drive somebody. Then we drive somewhere else. Shoot the episode. I drop him back off, and that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? But nah, yeah, the experience was mad cool. You know what I mean? He was chill. I remember thinking in my head like I don't really know his personality, so I don't really know how it's gonna go. But he was mad cool. He showed nothing but love. He wasn't on no rapper shit like some Hollywood act. He was mad cool. But this is where the story gets a little more interesting too, because like afterwards, since I'm in Savannah, I decided to myself like, hey, I'm gonna go to Atlanta. And if you live in Georgia, you know how far that is from each other. If you don't, it's a 4-hour drive. It's not too far, but it's a little trip. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna return the rental that the label paid for, and get my own rental and just drive to Atlanta and shit. Just might as well knock out some shoots while I'm down here for Hazard Lights. So I get my own rental. I drive. I start driving and shit, and I get this Amber Alert. It's maybe like 6 p.m. It was like it's gonna be a big storm, major floods. Don't drive if you don't have to. Mind you, I'm on the highway getting this shit, so I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna risk it. So I'm good for like a good hour or so, and then it starts getting dark. It starts getting like dark and shit, and the rain starts like picking up. I start seeing lightning, and then I ain't gonna lie, this was like the scariest stretch of like I've been driving for like 10 plus years now, right? And this was like the scariest stretch of me driving ever, like ever. It was just nothing but like wheat fields, like just no. I'm better. My fault. Let me rewind back a little bit. I have to get off the highway because the highway is like it was some construction they were doing, so it was like a little detour. And so I took the detour. I get off the highway. Now I'm like in the regular streets and shit. The rain's picking up, like I said, and in the streets it's like this road, like this main road, and then like Google Maps telling me make a right. So I make a right, and now I'm just surrounded by like I don't know if there was like wheat or whatever. It was like this, the tall brown plants. I'm a city kid, so I don't really even know shit. So, which I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna say it's wheat. Let's just say it's wheat for the sake of it. So it's like these tall wheat fields. It's dark. It's pitch black. The only thing light shining is my car. Is my car light and shit. And then I just start seeing like the car, like I start seeing like water and like the lights from the car reflecting off of it and shit. So I'm like, I feel like if I keep going forward, I'm gonna be just trapped. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm like, maybe these are the floods. These might be the floods that was in that Amber Alert that they was talking about. So I just start reversing. It's like it's mad mud. It's like even like the road I'm on is like muddy, and that's what should have gave it away at first. But I ain't think too hard into it yet until I seen the water and shit. So like now I put the car in reverse. Now I'm reversing out this one-way road because it's clearly flooded. And then I see a car coming from that way, like from like towards me and shit. And then he just gets like I see the lights on the car. I guess maybe he didn't notice there was water there, and then the lights just go like just no light. So I'm like, oh. Now you're probably wondering why I ain't stop and get out and help. Nah, bro, I was scared. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm driving through the deep south. I'm black. I'm from New York. Nah, I wasn't getting out that car. I'm sorry. Y'all can judge me. It's all good. I wasn't getting out that car. Getting out that car was just not an option. Like, so I back onto like that main road. I end up driving just straight. Mind you, every Google Maps, like the instruction is just telling me, yo, make this right, make this left. And I keep looking to the rights and the left, and it's nothing but those wheat fields. So in my head now I'm paranoid. I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna end up in the same situation I just got myself out of. So I'm not making any of these turns Google Maps is saying. My logic is I'm just gonna keep going straight on this road, and hopefully it leads me to another highway. I don't know where this road goes. So now I'm driving for like a good like 30 minutes. And I'm seeing like these, mind you, the rain and the lightning is going crazy. You feel what I'm saying? The wind hitting my car. I'm a little scared. I'm not even gonna say a little scared. I'm a lot scared. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm still just driving straight. I'm like, nah, man, we making it through this. Fuck that. Fuck my fear. We making it through this. I'm driving it straight. I'm no way I'm making any turns at all, bro. I'm not making one turn. Keep driving straight. Eventually, I get to like a main road where I start seeing other cars and shit. And then there was another detour on that shit. Like I get on that road, there was another detour on that shit. I have to get off the road. So now I'm like, fuck. I'm doing the same logic. It's telling me make the right. I see the wheat fields. I'm only driving for like 15 minutes on this, but I ain't gonna lie. This was like the scariest stretch. It was like one road that I came to. There was like this. It looked like one of them man-made roadblocks. Like there was like a wheelbarrow just in the middle of the road. In the middle of the road. Like there's no reason a wheelbarrow should be in the middle of the road. So I'm just looking at it. But I'm like, so I go around it. Like I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? So I just go around it. But I'm just thinking to myself, yo, this is gonna be just mad Ku Klux Klan members coming out the blue, bro. And them, you know, them trucks, the nigga chasing trucks. You know what I'm talking about. Like them trucks from like the 1940s and shit. Come out with the pitchforks and the torches. I swear to everything. I'm just looking at my rear view like I'm gonna see them any moment. I'm like, maybe they won't have torches because it's pouring down rain, but I'm gonna see them any moment. They definitely gonna have that shotgun. So yeah, nothing happened actually. Everything went perfect. So I'm still panicking a little bit, like on that little 15, 20 minute second stretch on just like the local roads. So I did what any real nigga would do. I called my mother. I called my mom and just FaceTimed her. Word. Like I was like, Ma, I'm driving and I'm pretty scared. It's a storm right now. I'm driving through the deep south. I never did this before. I've never driven through the deep south for real. Ever than like, I went to South Carolina for a hazard lights, but like I took a train there and then drove. So it wasn't like I drove to South Carolina and I just stayed within the area. It wasn't really that crazy. But I never drove through like a deep south from like 4 hours from like Savannah to Atlanta, and I'm never doing it again. I don't care. I'm never, especially alone. I'm never doing it again. And but anyway, yeah, I'm talking to my mom, and she was like, "Yo, just stop at a gas station." I'm like, I'm not stopping at the gas stations here. First of all, I seen one gas station, like just one, and it wasn't any name brand gas station. It was gas station. You feel me? It wasn't BP. It wasn't I can't think of none off top right now. But you know what I'm saying? It wasn't any of that. It wasn't Chevron, nothing. Just gas station. You know what I'm saying? Like it looked like they filled the gas, like those types of gas stations that filled the nigga chasing trucks. So you feel what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be caught by the nigga chasing trucks at the gas station where they go to refuel. So in my head, I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna keep driving, because if I stop driving, something really bad's gonna happen. So I might as well just keep driving. I keep driving straight. End up making it to the highway, honestly, and just make it to Atlanta. And it took me a little more time. I probably made it in about, like, instead of the 4 and some change, it took me about like 5.5, because it just got all them detours and me just driving straight, not wanting to go into them back roads anymore. I'm never driving through the deep south again. But yeah, that was my experience shooting with Quando Rondo and then driving to Atlanta, and driving from Savannah to Atlanta. And yeah, man, just be safe out here. But it was a good experience overall.